Education reform, transforming the future of learning. Education is the cornerstone of a progressive society, shaping the minds and skills of future generations. However, the current state of education is facing numerous challenges that call for significant reforms. This article delves into the critical need for education reform, its goals, strategies, and the impact it can have on shaping a brighter future for learners. The current state of education. Issues and challenges. The education system today is grappling with various issues, such as outdated teaching methods, lack of resources, and disparities in access to quality education. These challenges hinder the holistic development of students and create barriers to their success. The need for education reform. The need for education reform is evident in several aspects of the current system. Outdated curriculum. The traditional curriculum often fails to adapt to the evolving needs of the modern world. It emphasizes rote learning over critical thinking and practical application, leaving students ill-prepared for the complexities of the 21st century. Inequality in education. Socioeconomic disparities result in unequal access to quality education. Education reform aims to bridge this gap and provide equal opportunities for all students regardless of their background. Lack of teacher support. Teachers are the backbone of the education system, yet many lack adequate support and resources to enhance their teaching methods. Education reform seeks to address this issue by empowering educators with the necessary tools and training. Goals of education reform. The primary goals of education reform revolve around transforming the learning experience and preparing students for the challenges of the future. Enhancing critical thinking. Reforming education involves shifting the focus from memorization to critical thinking and problem-solving skills. This approach nurtures independent thought and equips students to analyze and tackle real-world issues. Fostering creativity. Creativity is a vital skill that is often overlooked in traditional education. Reform initiatives aim to cultivate creativity and innovation, nurturing students' abilities to think outside the box and explore new ideas. Promoting inclusivity. Education reform endeavors to create an inclusive environment where diversity is celebrated and every student feels valued and supported. Inclusivity fosters a sense of belonging and encourages collaboration among students from varied backgrounds. Strategies for education reform. Several strategies can drive the much-needed transformation in education. Curriculum enhancement. Revamping the curriculum to incorporate modern concepts, practical learning, and interdisciplinary approaches can revitalize the learning experience and better prepare students for the future. Teacher training and support. Investing in comprehensive training programs and providing ongoing support for educators can enhance their teaching methods and enable them to cater to diverse learning needs effectively. Technology integration. Integrating technology into the classroom can revolutionize the learning process, making it more engaging and interactive. Education reform emphasizes the responsible use of technology to augment traditional teaching methods. The role of government and policymakers. Government bodies and policymakers play a pivotal role in driving education reform. They are responsible for implementing policies that prioritize the advancement of education and allocate resources to support reform initiatives. The importance of parental involvement. Parents are essential stakeholders in the education reform journey. Their involvement in their children's education, support for reform initiatives, and collaboration with educators can significantly contribute to the success of reform efforts. The impact of education reform. Education reform has the potential to yield far-reaching impacts on students, educators, and society as a whole. It can shape a generation of critical thinkers, innovators, and problem solvers who are equipped to navigate the complexities of the modern world. Case studies of successful education reform. Exploring successful education reform initiatives from around the world can provide valuable insights into the strategies and approaches that have yielded positive outcomes and transformed the learning landscape. Challenges and obstacles. Despite its potential benefits, education reform faces various challenges, including resistance to change, resource constraints, and the need for widespread consensus among stakeholders. Conclusion. Education reform is not just a necessity, but a catalyst for positive change in society. By addressing the shortcomings of the current education system and embracing innovative strategies, we can pave the way for a future where every learner has the opportunity to thrive and contribute meaningfully to the world. Through collaborative efforts and a steadfast commitment to reform, we can transform the landscape of education and empower generations to come.